In this video, I will show you how to prepare your federal W-2s and 1099 forms to file electronically with the IRS and supported states for the current tax year. Since 2023, the IRS requires electronic filing of Forms W-2 and 1099 NECs if you have 10 or more total forms. The total forms consist of all your W-2s and 1099s combined. So, for example, let's say you have 5 W-2 employees and 5 1099 employees. That's a total of 10 forms. So that means you must file electronically. When filing electronically, Forms 1096 and W-3 are no longer required. Failure to file electronically may result in an IRS fine for each form not electronically filed. So let's get started on preparing your filing using Print Checks Payroll. If you are in a state that our software supports, you can also e-file your state's W-2s or 1099s along with the federal W-2s and 1099s. Go to Settings and select Add Manage Companies. On this screen, the last tab is where you will configure your state filings. You can see below what states and forms are supported by the software. If your state is listed, select the File My State Forms checkbox. Any non-supported states or forms will have to be paper filed. Print Checks Payroll only counts payroll entries that are marked completed on any reports or forms. Entries not marked completed are considered in process and have not actually been given to the employee. The software marks payrolls as completed when the amount is greater than 0, and you answered yes to the Did They Print Correctly prompt. If you have any valid payrolls that are not marked completed, then you must print the payrolls for that pay period to get them marked completed. Be sure to check all previous payrolls as well. Now, on to the preparation process. Go to the Tax Processing menu found on the program's top menu bar and choose the Create W-2s and 1099s option. On this step, we are going to generate the forms for each employee. Make sure you are on the correct tax year. Here you can select which type of form you want to generate, or both at the same time. Simply click on the Generate button and wait while the system generates the forms for the selected company. Once this is complete, the next step is to verify all the forms are correct. You can now close this window to proceed with Step 2, which is verify that the forms have been generated correctly. Go into each of the employee account records by clicking on the employee's name in the Employee section. You will notice there are 2 tabs at the end, one for W-2s and the other for 1099s. Select the one that is appropriate for the employee. Here you can make any changes needed to the form. Once completed, click on the green Save button to store it for later upload. Once everything is saved correctly, you can now print the W-2s or 1099s for your employees. Step 3 is where you will print the W-2s or 1099s for your employees. Simply click on the Print End of Year Forms menu option. On the next screen, you can make changed to the way they print and whether you are using pre-printed forms or blank forms. Once it is set, click on Go. Allow time for the printed forms to be generated. Print the forms to your favorite printer and verify they have all printed correctly. Now the final step is to file the forms with the IRS and state. Go to Tax Processing and select the e-file with IRS and state option. Here we will generate an Excel file from the data we created that can be directly uploaded into our e-file portal. Click on the Generate e-file button and a Save dialog will open up. Pick a location and save the file. Next, we have to upload the new Excel file to the portal. Click on the Upload to e-file portal button, and You browser will open up to the landing page of the portal. If this is the first time using the portal, you will have to create an account. Just click on the Create an Account button and follow the directions. Once you have an account, simply log in. Now just click on the Import My Forms option and select File to import. Find the Excel file that we saved earlier and click Open. The system will now load and verify the data. If there are any issues, they will be marked in red. You can fix them either on this screen, in the Excel file, and reload it, or in Print Checks Payroll and regenerate the file. Once you get the green check marks, you are ready to file. Click on the Save All Forms button Select the company to submit and then follow the checkout procedure. Point. This concludes this video. Thank you for watching.